tomb. What's cask of amont? Excuse me. My character's fucking down! Hello everybody, Disdonn here, and well, we are back in Dream Daddy. Oh, Daddy. A dad dating simulator, and we just got home from the barbecue. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody really was into the cauliflower. Well, normally not. Any big plans for this evening? Probably gaming, I'm sure. Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. Be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. Call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No. I've never done that and I will never do that. I'm going to do that. Okay. Do you have plans tonight? I was kind of eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. Gonna work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. Just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. Watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. Plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Gavin's making roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potato. Oh, God. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Just like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. Lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes. Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. Tasty. Hell is full of meat. Not even sure what that one was about. Just a lot of yelling. Glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. Should check in with Amanda. Send a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? Wander to the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Phone's almost in her hand. Always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond too soon, unless she's driving home now, in case. I hope she doesn't respond soon, because she definitely taught her better than text and drive. Reach in the freezer, grab ice cream sandwich. A little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I adulted. I went out and met new people. I deserve ice cream. Check my watch, then the phone. Nothing yet. Now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? Nah. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who she was with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who's Emma P? Send another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. Can't help but think of the after things that could have happened to her. Yeah, that's probably me. Thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. Now I know that she's okay. I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. Starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, you're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I was scared. You weren't responding, and it was just like when your dad... I have to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. Sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. Alright. You can go to bed now. Amanda goes to bed. I had mine. Jeez. If I'm falling asleep, one thing she said echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? Definitely didn't sleep well. Brew some coffee. Make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders in the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I wasn't gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I trust you to make good choices. Try to give you your space from here on out. Gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team plays? Team plays? Team plays. Yeah. Man, give me a hug. Want some eggs? You know what? Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Man scarfs down the eggs and time it takes me to wash pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Now you see here that we have a man who doesn't know what social media is. He needs some education. Damn it. The game version of me is like me, but dumber. Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I'm not a young man anymore. Can't put together a dad book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Next couple of minutes setting up my profile, which turns out a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Oh, great. Personality profile time. Fridays. You're most likely to, let's see here. Polish and sort my coin collection? No. Netflix and grill? Probably. Fall asleep watching History Channel? No. Torment my children with dad puns? Sink into oblivion. Sleep. Netflix and grill, baby. Have one thing to take with you on a desert island. What would it be? My fucking Nintendo Switch! Cast away on DVD for instructional purposes. I bought, obviously. A lost shaker of salt. The lost shaker of salt. My trusty grill. Cast away on DVD. Yeah. What are your turn-ons? Strong data. Wait. Turn-ons. On Dad Book. Hang on. I'm gonna have a chip here. To contemplatively chew this. Comfortable or crying? I cry a lot. As you've probably seen in a lot of my plays. What did you want to be when you grew up? Fucking animator? Or, you know, creative writer or something? President of Space. President of Space, probably good. Favorite movies? Old comedies, whatever will make me cry, romantic comedies. They don't have, like, Lord of the Rings. They don't have anything to do with frickin' comic books and shit. What is this? Whatever will make me cry. Which is actually a lot. I've cried at Ninja Turtles. I've cried at Batman. I cried during Wonder Woman like 3 times. Ideal date. Trying to geocache, but arson. Arson's a great date. No. Do not listen to what I just said at all.
Being emotionally vulnerable. Trying to geocache but getting completely lost. Never leave home without my fucking cell phone. My crippling low self-esteem. I have none. My sick vape. Yo, gotta get stoned, right? My cripplingly low self-esteem. Spend a lot of death. Death. How's about that? Death. Potential ends of the world. That's me. Or when can I get my... God damn. Ends of the world. End of the world. End of the world. Just totally. Profile completed. See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should mention one of them. Or more than one. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. Promise I'll make some friends.
Nah.
Get a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Welcome. You've got dads. Well. So. Do you guess who I want to go out with first? Good tips. Oh, I can actually read. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this the efficient way then. Dad profiles. I'm pretty sure I know which one I'm gonna go with anyway. But Craig Kahn, dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. Friday night, get one last good cardio session in. Box of energy bars. On the a sub 6 minute mile. Beer pong world champion. Buddy cop movies forever. Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. Extra tube of energy gel. Spent a lot of time. My mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Yeah, you probably have. Matt. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker, you can find me most days selling bean juice over the coffee spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daddy. Hit me up about 80s no wave music. Isn't that supposed to be like new wave? I don't... Perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. Fine tunes pass the days away for the friggin' desert island. Turn-ons, multi-instrumentalism. Want to be barista, weirdly enough. Wow, awesome. You got your dream job. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. Fuck, you pretentious asshole. I mean, I've watched plenty of subtitled movies too, but mostly anime. Ideal go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting. It doesn't say adopt a cat. It says seriously consider adopting a cat. Never leave my headphones, both in ear and over ear, just in case. A lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Probably. Brian Harding. I forgot to do the names. Okay. Craig is Craig Kahn. And then Matt is Matt Siller. And Brian is Brian Harding. Hi, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. Friday night, most likely to see how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. Ooh, slow-cooked brisket actually does sound good. Have one thing to take with you on a desert island would be a fishing pole. That's actually, pretty good idea. So that way you can at least eat instead of having to fashion one out of, sticks and twine. Turn-ons, keen understanding of steak cuts. I used to butcher meat. I know steak cuts. Want to be when he grew up. He's a fireman. He wanted to be a fireman. Romantic comedies. Ideal date, deck building. Now, are you talking about actual decks or Magic the Gathering? Because I have some never leave home without portable fishing pole. That is a lot. He thinks about fishing a lot. How my daughter is smarter than I am. Well, that's not a bad idea. Robert Small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? Okay. Hang on. I'm going to read his in his voice now.
Robert Small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you'll know it'll use this information against us, right?
On a Friday night, you're most likely to
make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Yamako? Or Giacomo? I trusted you, Homo.
One thing to take with you on your desert island, it would be a
Gun. Not to kill myself, but to kill anyone who tried to rescue me.
turn-ons.
Don't talk to me.
What did he want to be when he grew up?
I wanted to be a grifter.
Favorite movie genre?
Italian neorealism.
Ideal date?
Grave robbing.
That line just sounded great in that voice, by the way. Never leave home without
At least 4 knives.
spend a lot of time
You
about.
you ever really look into a rabbit animal's eyes?
God damn, fucking dark mysterious. Damien Bloodmarch. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this improved information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls to graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. Letter, not lever. Man at my own heart. Friday night. Listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. One thing to take with you on a desert island, what would be? Coffin, aka my bed. Turn-ons. Pronouncing bosom correctly. Bosom. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. Obviously. Favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. Ideal date. It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. Berlin? Dark wave club? Was he one of the vampires that almost got killed in season 2 of Ghostbusters Resurrection? Never leave home without an upside down cross. Also known as the Cross of St. Peter, but whatever. Spend a lot of thinking about mortality salience. Yeah, Hugo. I'm a middle school teacher. High school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. Friday night, brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Oh. That's pretty cool. Had one thing to take on a desert island, it would be Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. The desert island books, yeah, okay, fine. Turn-ons, muscles. Want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a movie star. I do have the looks for it. Favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. Ideal date? Each of us reads a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. Never leave home without my glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. Spend a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Joseph. Voted Joseph Christensen. Wait. And yeah, Damien was Dark Blood, and Hugo is Hugo Vadia, and Joseph is Joseph Christensen. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running, living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Friday night, you're most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. I have one thing to take with you on another island. It would be my 6-string. 6-string on your back, eh? Turn-ons, my loving wife. What did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. Oh, captain, my captain. Favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. Ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. Never leave home without The Good Book. Spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. So, based on these, I'm going to go with messaging Damien. Because, fuck yeah. Fucking Vlad Dracula. Good chips. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get him know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. Okay, I don't have to do it. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. Sit there for a moment before I see that Damien's typing, but then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee. Now, okay. He might be typing a really long thing, or he might be typing and then deleting and retyping because he's trying to word it perfectly. And then the computer finally dings. Oh, god damn it. Okay. I will read it in his voice. Disdonn, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask you for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not pay to me in as gentlemanly a manner as I would have liked. Oh, whoa, there's more. Okay. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours, humbled, Damien Bloodmarch. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda! Amanda pops out of her room. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, totally. I'm cool. Just found out that the succulent I've been watering and singing to for the last 3 months was actually made out of plastic. Even the dirt was fake. Oh, honey. I'm so sorry about your plant. I can buy you a new one if you want. A real one this time. That's sweet, but I rescued that plant. And now I know it's fake. She clenches her fist with determination. I'm still gonna love it no matter what. Is this what being a parent is like? Yes, sweetie. Make sure it gets into good college. I don't want to probe too much, because I know that she's just gonna back off on me. Can you help me with something? Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. No, my wife does that to me, and I scream and squeal every time. No. Can you interpret this for me? Turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just, don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? I'm laughing because I'm pretty sure he's just ironically saying it because it was so well worded and thorough. Like an old love letter. I can't believe that fucking Damien said that shit. Oh, totally. This is the new hot thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying lol and LMAO or whatever and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. So what do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How will we address the nobleman in regards to our upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll end up with a suitor. You'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So you've read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like, the first 5 pages that I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be, though. Never do more work than you have to. Great, so what do I say to Damien? I got this. Reaches over and types on the keyboard.
Alright.
Sure thing, dude. Regards, Disdonn. That's probably what I would fucking put too. It's like, sure thing, dude. Regards, Disdonn. Or I would reply long and fluently back, being like, it is with my deepest excitement that I would gladly accept your offer to take a stroll through your garden while sipping the finest of Earl Grey teas. With great regards and anticipation, Disdonn. Oh, God. I love this house. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house, more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. And that looks amazing. Walk past a couple of gargoyles, guarding the front door, and look around for a doorbell. Don't seem to see one. Just, use the large, ornately carved bat head's door knocker, and hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. Drum, drum, drum. Door slowly creaks open. I'm about to be eaten by a vampire. Thank you. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer. Nothing. The oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the... Noting the oil portraits. I thought it said nothing for a second. Probably need new glasses. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in those paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Why are there skulls all over? Also, I'm pretty sure that these are oil paintings of the family done by some sort of Renaissance painter, or Renaissance fair painter. That's Damien, that's his douchebag son Lucien, and that's probably their pet dog. Disdonn, pleasure to have you in my home. Look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. Okay, Vlad Dracula, here we come. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. The door creaking open when I knocked. Accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around the house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, the parlor again for some reason. Step into my parlor, said the spider to the fly. This is one of the older homes on this block, yes? Nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I've been able to craft the residence that is most historically accurate to the air cunnilingus happens to everyone. I have been able to craft the residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. My Chemical Romance, yay. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how those rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward, there's more to see. Reach a door at the end of the hall. Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. Nice library, actually. Also, nice butterfly collection on the wall. Sunlight streams from the floor-to-ceiling arch windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly proud of this room. Pick up a book. You'll know this, Don. In the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youth into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. Pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Okay, I'm going to continue to read this as dramatically as possible after seeing this. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with, shirtless and out of breath. He looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. Okay, I think that's enough. I think you found my son Lucien's fanfiction. Snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Yeah, fanfiction. Hentai fanfiction. I'm gonna look at the butterflies. Walk to the glass display, pin bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. Concerned, I would stick a pin right through my finger. Ah, the Spinner's Gambit. Is that a thing? No. Look out the window. Walk to the window and I'm greeted by the beautiful view of Damien's backyard. Showcases beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughter on his back. Not like she'd be much weight resistance, but okay. Damn. He sees me and wife happily doing push-ups in one hand now. Fuck damn. Do you know that the Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out the full-length windows? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? Ah, my freaking scar itches. Been itching all week. Follow Damien to a sitting room where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. Take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves some tea. Can't believe we're having a high tea. Never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
Oh.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth of or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the latter time of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they were served. Ah, my dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is really impressive. It seems like you really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place, and look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. Got you so interested in this gossip?
How delightful.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father, did he take you into the city? When I was a young boy, my father, he took me into the city to see a marching band. Sorry for that butchered intro of Black Parade, but, you know, fuck it. Sorry? You guys see a marching band? I called it! I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song, Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for... God damn it! This is so great. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. Well, I've got two of the three. The third is video games. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into a sort of an obsession. The purpose is to be able to appreciate the lives and cultures of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideas would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Disdonn, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do. But I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing. Quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Sounds sophisticated. I learned how to juggle once. I like watching soap making videos on the internet. Love me some word jumbles. Learned how to juggle once. Gravity is an interesting thing, and I believe that juggling is the pinnacle of humankind's international with the gravitational. Interesting. Started out with scarves, but now I can comfortably juggle balls. Juggling pins is currently out of my purview. Juggle my balls, bitch. Looks at me quizzically, but shrugs it off. Finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Yes, the garden. I'm looking. Oh, okay. Even the little gargoyles look happy in this beautiful fucking garden. Holy shit, tits. Whoa. Damien takes me to the back around his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in the beautifully landscaped rows. Small stone path reeds flirt, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden.
It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. And one had to be extremely careful, as even the style which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks out a gorgeous bright orange flower off of a vine. Lilium bulbiferium, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? Thou art the tightest. I like that. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, and that's precisely why plural arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Honeysuckle's good, so is snapdragons. I'm not... sunflowers are good, but I actually prefer lilac. But I'm going to go with honeysuckle, because those are probably the best of those. They smell really good. And then you can eat the tiniest little drop of nectar when you pull the stem out. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the path and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, phone rings. Oh, Disdonn, will you excuse me? I must take this. Thank you, Addams Family theme. Oh wait, no, it's not Addams Family. That's Alfred Hitchcock theme. The brain fart. I'm not going to resort to Google this time. Funeral march for the funeral march for a marionette. There we go. Ha! Idea bubble. Pulls out a cell phone in his pocket. Little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. Take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. Makes me wish I had put a little more effort into the garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then they immediately died. We actually did grow watermelons once at my trailer when I was a teen. We also did pumpkins. They didn't turn out nearly as well as the cucumbers. Oh, hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle!
Fix that guard.
Start. Oh god. Okay, it's gotta be this one. No. There we go. And then you had gone. Yeah! Yeah, that was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Disdonn, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter which I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything's alright. Damien worries the hem of his coat with his finger and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post haste. Do you need help? Oh, no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're, right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it with the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo's and Damien's first time to the my kids are in trouble rodeo. What is it this time? Yes, Damien, you have to see to believe.
Damien and I follow in step behind Hugo, who leads us through busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into the darkness. Watch yourself. I can hear faint voices drifting up to the basement. They don't sound happy as I'm led to the depths of the school. I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of the creepy basements. I find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around to the scene of crime. A bunch of bricks or some masonry scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucien tried to kill me. The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me that there was wine down here. You tricked me. Cask of amontillado. Whoa, wait a second. Lucio, did you try to cask of amontillado, Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. Thank you for that reference, Game Grumps. Thank you so much. Oh, I love Poe. I don't have everything memorized, but Poe is one of my favorite older writers. Turn to Damien and whisper to him, What's cask of a Excuse me. My character's fucking down! Feel better now. What's cask of amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allen Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down into a cellar with the promise of wine and fine vintage, and then buries him alive behind a brick wall. Okay, now that this has happened, my rage was unnecessary. It seems like it's just for those who are not familiar with Poe, like I am, to be introduced to him and his short story, Cask of Amontillado. You know, because not everyone's taken a high school level English class. That or they don't make people read that one anymore. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was going to sit still while you slowly build a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied about the wine. You were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad. What? It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucien was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then a review of the movie. Huh? It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Haha, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me.
I don't know.
Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their hands in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell, don't do whatever that was. Again, you two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucio and high five. Teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of school in sad silence. Lucien, Damien, and I pile in my car and begin to drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. Can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Oh. Love you too. Love you too, Dad. The moment we pull up the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. Didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. All things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. I really admire how you handle that. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think that yelling at him would do either of us any favors. Really does. You're good, Dad. See you around soon. It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. All class. Okay, date over. I'll be back in the next episode. This has been Disdonn playing Dream Daddy. Oh, Daddy. A dad dating simulator. God, I teared up a little bit at that fucking interaction between Lucien and Damien, because holy shit. I wish when I have kids I'm that cool of a dad. He's fucking awesome. So, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe below. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.